Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for March 7th, 2017. We're going to have plenty of clouds around today, and there's going to be some showers mainly this morning, and there's going to be a batch that comes through, and this might be a little bit of a break for a little while, and then we have a second wave that's going to come through with the actual cold front that's out here to the west. Let's go to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. I'll show you what it looks like here at 7 a.m. You can see plenty of showers around. These aren't going to be really too concentrated, just basically light rain. Rain showers will go up through about, here's 10 a.m., here's look at noon, and you see it starts to have a little bit of a break in here between, and I think we're going to have that break continue until you get into the late afternoon for the western areas and maybe evening further east. And you can see that here, just some spotty intermittent showers coming through the evening hours, and then we'll have one more burst that comes through overnight. That's going to be generally along the line of showers, maybe even perhaps an embedded thunderstorm here. I wouldn't be surprised to see that either, but nothing severe, of course, just looking at light showers, and that comes through. And here's a look at 7 a.m. Wednesday. The final push and thrust of these showers are moving eastward, so that is going to make for an improving day here on Wednesday behind this front. Now, there's not going to be a real cold push of air behind this front because there's going to have to be a secondary front that's going to come through. Here's a look at Wednesday morning. The front's right about here, and any remaining showers are going to be ending from west to east, and we'll have clearing behind that, partly cloudy in between. There's another cold front that's in association with an area low pressure that's up here. That's going to have the cold air push behind it with that front, and that's going to come through here, it looks like, here later on Wednesday, and it wouldn't be surprised to see just maybe a rain or a quick snow shower up here for the far northern areas. I wouldn't get too excited about that, though. Moving forward here, once this cold front moves through, it does get colder here for Thursday, but it's going to be seasonably cold. And then we have this little weak disturbance that's going to move in here from the west, and this is going to come through overnight, Thursday night into Friday morning. And most models are now indicating that this wave is going to be further south, and this will be accumulating snowfall, very light accumulating snowfall, favoring areas closest to the Mason-Dixon line here, and also parts of South Jersey and Delaware. Further south, it'll be just showers because it'll be too warm, but you could get quick coating to an inch or two down here in these areas here. We're going to re-examine this over the next couple of days because the models are still in the process of shifting with not only this storm but the storm behind it. I really call this a storm. This is a weak wave of low pressure moving along the baroclinic boundary to the south. Going a little bit further from this, we're going to get into the weekend here. Here's Saturday morning and Saturday evening and overnight. Now, here is this next system, a little bit more potent. Now, it's not going to make a turn here, we don't think, and come up the coast here. So it's not going to be a big clobbering storm, we don't think. It should just, because of the orientation of the heights left in the wake of this system over here, should continue generally out in this direction here. And that will allow for maybe some snow to get up into our region. It's uncertain how far north this comes, though. And we go a little bit further here, you can see that it just gets the southern areas for the most part. Now, the GFS is the most aggressive at the time this video was recorded for areas to the north. North of that, really can't expect too much of anything at all. GFS is most aggressive with those areas, but the European model is further south, more like down here, and points south. Okay, so there's a lot of different scenarios with this, and it's going to depend on where that boundary sets up. This low pressure is actually riding just a kind of an invisible boundary here. You can't really see it, but it's kind of riding along that boundary. Wherever this boundary sets up is where it's going to dictate where this area low pressure goes. We showed that in the video yesterday. If it ends up further north, that means all this snow is going to come further north too. So we're not writing this off yet, and we won't definitively know until probably Wednesday or Thursday with this system here. It's going to be a lot of back and forth of the models. In the meantime, this is now going through Sunday and showing Sunday morning. And either way, it's going to be cold on Sunday, whether you get hit by this or not. It's going to be very cold air settling in, and then high pressure is going to move in for early next week. So stay tuned with us for the next couple of days. We'll go through this and see what the models settle on. Right now, the trend has been to push everything south. So wouldn't be surprised if this is pressed far enough south that nobody gets anything at all, but we don't want to make that determination just yet. We want to see what happens over the next couple of days. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for March 7th, 2017. Have a great Tuesday.